Hello everyone, we are on lesson 5.6, starts on page 261, and we are going to be working on writing addition sentences. So how can you solve addition word problems and complete the addition sentence? So that means it's two parts that we're going to be working on today, looking at the word problem or the picture problem and then making the sentence for it. So first, I want you to look at this picture. See the fish, and then down here we have some numbers. So what group are we starting with? What is the first number we are working with? Is it this one fish over here, or is it the two fish? Think about that for a second. You can look down here to see which one's first. The two, they lined them up for us. So we have two fish. Circle this. Circle the two fish. And then how many are we adding? How many fish are coming over? One. So easy peasy, just trace this sentence. 2 plus 1, so 2, these two, plus 1 is equal to, how many fish are there in all? 3. All right, let's come over to this page. We're going to trace the circle around the set that we're starting with. So this is just helping us learn that the first group in the picture is also going to be our first number. So just trace that little rounded rectangle, that little long oblong circle around those helicopters, because 2 is the first set. So we have 2, and then we are going to add 3, and then all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now listen to this word problem as I say it, okay? And then I want you to circle the first group that I say. There is one kayak sitting on land. There are 3 kayaks in the water. How many kayaks are there in all? So I said first there's one kayak sitting on the sand. So circle that first kayak. How many are being added to the set? 3. Now that we added those 3, how many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you go and you trace these numbers. What is this symbol called again? The plus sign. Say plus sign. Plus sign means adding or putting together. And this is the equal sign. This means when you do this part over here, how much do you get? These two groups put together is equal to that number. Good. So there are 3 blimps on the ground. 2 blimps are in the air. How many blimps are there in all? There are 3 blimps on the ground. That's our first group. If we add 2 more to our group, that is going to be equal to 5 blimps total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next page. I would like you to try to think of a word problem to go with these. I'll do the first one. There is a boat on the grass. There are 4 boats in the water. How many boats are there all together? So it gave us some of those numbers. For this one, we could also say there's 1 boat on the grass plus a group of boats in the water, because it doesn't tell us how many there are. We have to count them. Altogether, there are 5 boats. So we have to figure out that missing number in the middle. But we can see from the picture it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for this one, circle the first set. We have 3 here, so circle the first set of 3. There are 3 planes on the ground. How many planes are in the air? 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Our first set are the 2 boats on the beach. How many boats are in the water? So we now have 2 plus 3 is equal to, it gave us the number, but let's double check by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Turn to this page. Listen to this word problem. Bill catches 2 fish. Jake catches some fish. They catch 4 fish in all. How many fish does Jake catch? So, Bill catches 2 fish. So let's draw 2 counters to represent the 2 fish that Bill caught. Jake catches some fish. So we don't know how many Jake catches, but we know that all together there's 4. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's one way we can figure out how many Jake caught. 2. It gave us 2 pieces of the puzzle and we had to figure out the missing piece. Go ahead and trace those numbers up top and say the sentence with me. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Now we're going to tell a different addition word problem about fish. I am going to tell you one. If you want to do the same one as me, you may, or if you want to come up with your own, you may. Susie has 1 fish. Eric has some fish. Altogether, they have 5 fish. Susie has 1 fish. Eric has some, a number we don't know yet. Altogether, they have 5. How many fish does Eric have? So, one way you could do this is like up top how I did it right here where I drew it and then I just kept counting on. Or you can do 5. You can draw 5 counters. Draw 5 because we know all together there's 5. And know that over here we already have 1. So color in the 1 to represent that one. And then the leftovers are what we write here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. If you choose to do a different one, you can send me a video if you want to share that one with me. Alright, now it is a homework page. So tell an addition word problem about the sets. Circle the set you start with. And then tell how many are being added to the set. How many are there in all? So they gave you the starting number. They gave you the number at the end of the whole group. And you have to figure out this number in the middle. So what's being added to it? On the back, tell an addition word problem about the set. So just like we did on the other page, but they circled that for you. You just have to find the missing one. 3 plus what is equal to 5. And then for this in the 10 frame, how many more counters would you place in this model to make 8? Down here, draw the counters. Oh, I'm sorry, draw the counters for this one. Down here, how many paintbrushes are there? Write the number. Easy peasy. What number goes there? 1, 2. Send a picture of these 2 pages for me. And remember, try to, if it's still in your book, try to hold it flat so I can see. Sometimes when you guys send pictures, it's in the book and it goes like this and I can only see like part of your page. I like to look at them and make comments, but I can't always do that if I can't see it, if it's low lighting or it's not flat. So try to do that for me so I can see your math. Thank you.